Okay, so in the previous lesson we were trying to scale and snap was snapping us or triggering us. For those of you who are easily triggered, right here we're set to snap to the grid right here. So if we just turn that off and I hit scale now, I can, and then this is snapping to the grid right here. So if I just turn this off now, it won't snap to the grid anywhere and I can get it right to where I want it. Okay, so how do I duplicate this object? It's not Control C like copy, it's not Control D like in Maya, it's actually Control W. All right, and if you forget that, so I'll W and move this over. So if you forget that, you can go edit and duplicate, but don't be the guy that uses the menu. Don't be that person, because that slows your workflow down and then you don't look pro and then people don't want to hire you. You want to be the guy that uses hotkeys and is a boss. So let's practice these hotkeys again. With this object selected, I'm going to Control W to duplicate it, W to move it, which is already in move mode, move it over. I need to rotate it now, so I'm going to rotate with E key and rotate that 90 degrees, just like that. Or to make it easier on myself, I can click over here and go 90, and then it's perfectly rotated. And then as you can see, we need to go to scale mode, scale it down, and we may want to snap it at this point, but you may just want to eye it. So all I'm doing is I'm using the move keys with the W hotkey to move it in place, and then the R hotkey to scale it where I need it to go. Okay, it's that easy, and we're starting to build a shell here. So what we're going to want to do is create a roof over our head. So let's go ahead and do that again. Control W to duplicate, and W for the hotkey to move. I move it up, and I want to rotate it. So that hotkey is E. I rotate it. So when I rotate this right now, it's not snapping. Or I could type in 90 degrees over here, or I could enable snapping on rotation with this button here, and then it snaps to every 10 degrees. So then I can just rotate down 90, and it's super simple that way. The snapping is an awesome option. Sometimes it gets in your way, so just turn it off. All right, so I need the scale now. I'll go ahead and scale that out to where I want it. So with that, there we have our little box. Now we can get this more perfect if we want. I'm not going to worry about that just now because I want to get into building just a demo scene where we can run around and play with materials and some particles, lighting, all that good stuff. And then we're going to go into Maya and build a custom scene. So if you remember Maya from last year, or you've already learned some on your own, you're good with Blender and 3D modeling, you're going to love that. And if not, you're still going to love it because I'm going to make you love it. That's my job, okay? So in the next lesson, we're going to continue fleshing out the scene, make it a little bit bigger, and then after that, we'll do materials, lighting, all that fun stuff. I'll see you then.